Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for July 28th through August 3rd. The messages that come through may resonate with your sun, moon, rising, or north node energy. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps, and I am doing a reading for each and every sign, so go ahead to your sign's reading in the timestamps below. Hello Pisces, welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for July 28th through August 3rd. Let's get right into your reading. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you for this week as we wrap up July and move into August. What's going on for Pisces? All right, we've got the Princess of Spring, optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, energetic. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. Okay, Pisces, this is a week of high energy, okay? And it's a week to really pursue your dreams and your goals, and also expect to receive some positive news or positive information this week around something that you've been waiting to hear back on. Or this could just be some unexpected positive news, or you could hear from somebody that you haven't talked to in a while and they're just kind of reaching out. Hey Pisces, how are you? What's going on? But you're feeling very motivated, so utilize your energy as much as possible. This is, oh wow, this jumped out, the King of Cups. Utilize your energy, okay? Get everything done this week that you can possibly get done since you are in the vibes. Put nothing off. And with this King of Cups coming through, you can have a very emotional heart-to-heart conversation with somebody this week as well. All right, so let's pull your tarot cards. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. See, Pisces, you're on fire this week, okay? You're very motivated, you're high energy. That's why Spirit's saying get everything done you could possibly get done. Page of Pentacles, more positive news, offers, opportunities, and Ace of Pentacles. Okay, something is materializing, something is manifesting. Money looks good for this week. This could even be some unexpected money coming in for Pisces, okay, with that Ace of Pentacles. But this, my Pisces who are in the job hunt right now, this is a high probability of getting some sort of job offer, or getting a raise or a bonus, or maybe even a promotion, okay? So around job, it's looking very positive. Around money, it's looking very positive. And because this says it's time to go after your dreams, let your creativity take flight, Pisces, this is a great week to really pursue your dreams, your goals, your manifestations. You have the energy, you're going to have the resources, and I feel that you could make a lot of progress, a lot of headway this week towards things that you want to accomplish. All right, and you're feeling good. Your energy is very charismatic. People are drawn into you this week. They want to talk to you. They want to be around you. And some Pisces, I feel there may be somebody who is opening up their heart and is saying, Pisces, I want to be in a commitment with you, or Pisces, I care deeply for you, or I have a crush on you. And some of you that have been kind of casually dating somebody, this may be where this week they're putting it out there that they want you guys to be exclusive and official, or this could be a relationship going to the next level. So if we're casually dating, now we're committed. If we've been dating for a while, this may be we're deciding to move in with each other. If we live with each other, this could be engagement. Okay, I know that's a little big, but this is definitely a relationship going to the next level for some Pisces, as well as somebody really opening up and putting their heart on the line, trying to let Pisces know, hey, I'm very interested. So this is great, great energy for this week, for love, for money, for job, for pursuing your dreams and your goals. Pisces, you're on fire. You are on point this week. Page of Wands. So you got that energy ×2 now. The Emperor, yes. It's more fire energy. And the Knight of Cups. Yes, Pisces. You got a lot of court cards. So pretty much out of all of these, you've got one minor arcana. The rest are court cards. I know the Emperor's a major arcana, but I'm seeing him as a person. Okay, so you've got 6 people coming through in this reading. This is about your energy just being very charismatic, people wanting to be around you, people wanting to be in your space. And we are in Mercury retrograde, so you may be hearing from people that you haven't talked to in a while, friends, family, maybe even some ex-romances trying to resurface to see what's going on in your world. Okay, and I do see some heart-to-heart conversations. You really feeling like a boss. You really feeling in control of yourself. High energy, feeling better than you have in a while. So Pisces, really utilize this energy to your highest good. Anything that you can accomplish and get done this week, get it done, because you're not promised the same level of high energy and vibes in the week that follows. Okay, you're really feeling this Leo Sun energy in such a positive way. It's uplifting you, it's warming you, it's opening you up, it's making you feel abundant, and you are attracting something wonderful in, or something is materializing that's going to make you very, very happy. Okay, so all in all, Pisces, this is a great week for you, and you are on the hearts and minds of several people here. Okay, again, you might be hearing from people you haven't talked to in a while. Hey Pisces, was just thinking about you, how you doing? This could be some exes. Hey Pisces, I've been thinking about you, or I've been having a dream about you, or, you know, somebody who's around you that kind of has a crush on you. They're really stepping forward to make that known. Okay, so Pisces, great week all the way around for you guys. All right, authenticity with angel number 787. Be yourself, pursue your passion, and show your authentic self. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. Okay, so Pisces, this is a strong message of, even if people are flattering you, don't let it go to your head. Okay, you just stay real to who you are, and this also is about your dreams and your goals. Be real to yourself, pursue your passions. And that even says right here, it's time to go after your dreams. This is your week to shine. This is your week to make a lot of headway, to make a lot of progress, to get a lot done. Okay, and through all these potential conversations that you're having with people, just be the real you. Don't put on a front, don't put on a mask. Just be beautiful you, your open heart, your vulnerability, but assert your boundaries. All right, Pisces, those are your messages. If you want a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for July 28th through August 3rd. Let's get right into your reading. Let's see what is happening for all the Aries this week. Show me Aries. What does Aries need to know? Okay, the Empress, time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. The Empress energy is gracing you this week, Aries, and this is a very prosperous, abundant, fertile type of energy to be working with this week. So this could be where some things are birthing into reality that you've been working on. This could just be where this week everything's just kind of going your way. There could be an increase in abundance and resources. This is also a great week to really act on any sort of creative ideas or endeavors that come to you. All right, so very, very positive energy. Also, in the tarot, this is the card that represents Venus. Okay, so this could be a really good week when it comes to love and romance, when it comes to your emotions, creativity, all of that stuff. So great, great card to open up your reading. Wonderful energy to be gracing you this week, Aries. So let's go into the tarot. Let's go deeper into this Empress energy. Okay, this just popped out, the Nine of Swords. Aries, don't worry. Things are going to be working out for you, okay? And that's why the Empress came out first. Things that feel heavy, financial situations, job situations, it's going to be okay. So we had these guys flip. Eight of Wands, yes, this is great energy. Something's going to come in here. Energy is shifting. Next is the Hierophant. God has heard your prayers. Next is the Four of Wands, stability. And the Two of Swords. Okay, so you don't see how wonderful things are going to work out just yet as you're watching this reading, all right? But what you're worried about, there's a solution coming in here with the Eight of Wands and the Hierophant. It's like a prayer's being answered, help is coming in, money's coming in, feeling loved and supported, okay? So where you're feeling out of balance, Aries, something's unfolding this week to bring you back to a place of stability, taking you out of Nine of Swords, worry, fear, anxiety, sleeplessness, into stability, comfort, and relaxation. All is well with the Four of Wands. Okay, and then the Two of Swords down here, this is saying, you know, don't look at your circumstances and allow fear to control you. This is a time to really have faith, okay, with the Hierophant. And that doesn't mean don't take the action steps you need to take for your life, for yourself, the different things that you know you need to do, or different offers and opportunities that come to you. You need to act upon those, okay? But it's saying don't give in to the fear. Close your eyes to, you know, the negativity, the fear, and have faith and do everything you can do in this moment right now with what you have and what you know. It's not saying, you know, just put your head in the sand and hope for the best. All right, you've got to take the action steps towards things, but being in a place of anxiety, fear, worry, over analyzing worst case scenario is not going to help things. In fact, it's just going to make you feel worse. And that's why Spirit is saying, I got you. Something's coming in this week, okay? Relax your energy. You're going to be blessed in some capacity. And any intuitive promptings you get to do something, follow through on that. Any sort of creative ideas or endeavors that you come up with to help your situation, try to enact it the best that you can. All right, so let's pull some more cards. Right, Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Star. See, Aries, something's coming in. That Page of Pentacles is positive news, offers, opportunities that's going to take you out of this Five of Cups, sadness, worry, fear, being down. And then you've got the Star. That is the card of healing, of wish fulfillment, of reaching the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so there is something coming in this week that's going to help you and your situation. Okay, and this is about something that's troubling you in your life right now, that you're really worried about. Like, you need a solution, you need an answer, you need to come up with some money, something like that. Okay, where it feels time sensitive to you, it's heavy on your heart and heavy on your mind, and you're like, I don't know what to do, how am I going to fix this, how am I going to resolve this? And this is a big, strong message of the answer or the solution is coming in this week. Okay, and don't sit around worrying, fearing, worst case scenario, because it doesn't help anything. It's not going to change the outcome, and it's just going to make you feel really bad and uptight, and stress and worry is really bad and hard on the physical body. Okay, when you've done all you can do and your hands are tied, Aries, all you can do is pray and believe that Spirit hears you, right? And again, like I said, this isn't just putting your head in the sand and hoping for the best. It's you doing everything you can do, or you've done all that you can do. And now it's kind of like a wait and see type of situation. And any sort of intuitive promptings or divine guidance that comes to you, follow through on it immediately, because that could be an answer leading you to your solution, even if it doesn't seem related. All things are connected, okay? And Eight of Wands is a beautiful energy. It's a very fast moving energy, okay? And it's positive messages, it's manifestations coming in, it's things working out in your favor, and your overall arcing energy is the Empress, all right? So something is coming in to help you out this week. Do not worry, do not fear, Aries. Be in the flow, be open to the guidance of Spirit, and all is going to be well. All right, simplification. Angel number 654. Simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. Declutter your mind and surroundings for greater clarity and effectiveness. Okay, so this is, again, don't worry, Aries, and you start seeing 654 repeating in your reality. That is a message from your angels reminding you of what's come forward in this reading, okay, and telling you not to worry, not to fear. So those are your messages. If you would like a personal reading with me, the links for that will be listed below the timestamps. I am sending you so much love and light, Aries. Take care. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for July 28th through August 3rd. Let's get right into your reading. Let's see what Spirit has to say for your week ahead. What is happening for all the Taurus out there? Show me Taurus. All right, Queen of Spring, brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Okay, so this week, Taurus, Spirit is saying believe in yourself. It's also a week for you to really shine and stand out. And, you know, it's good to always be humble, but this week I really feel like it's important for you to kind of toot your own horn, to really do what it takes to stand out and shine, because you never know who is watching, who is noticing you. And this could be in the workplace, this could be on your social media platforms, this could just be in life in general when you're out and about, just be in your vibes, okay? Because it's like somebody is noticing you, noticing what you're doing. And this could even be for my singles, that be in the vibes this week, be looking your best every time you leave the house, because you might meet a new romantic partner, a new potential, okay? In the workplace, really standing out and shining is being noticed by the right people. Okay, so believe in yourself, shine, feel good about who you are. And this is also having a higher level of energy. So all things that you can get done and accomplished this week, absolutely do them, Taurus. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to wait, till next week. No, do it now while you have the energy. And also, for those of you that are coming up with these like creative ideas, it's time to enact them this week, to start moving forward on them this week. All right. Even if you're like, well, I don't even know what this would amount to, just start moving with that energy. All right. That's what this Queen of Wands is about. And you may find that people are just very attracted to you, drawn into your energy this week. Getting more phone calls, more invites than you normally would. This could even be people from the past have Taurus on their mind, because we are in Mercury retrograde right now. So it is your time to shine, Taurus. Let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. All right, the Chariot, victory, success, your energy being very balanced and properly directed. The Sun, look at that, so perfect. Yes, it is your time to shine. And the Ten of Swords, the hardest part is over. Okay, so Taurus, where you have been feeling sad and down, all right, Ten of Swords, you're coming out of that so beautifully this week. The Chariot and the Sun. Chariot is victory. The Sun is blessing, healing, illumination, truth coming to light, the spotlight being on you. And we already picked up on some of that here with the Queen of Spring. All right. And what's interesting is the Chariot is the card that represents Cancer in the tarot. And the Sun, I shouldn't say that Sun represents Leo, but the Sun, Leo is ruled by the Sun astrologically, okay? And we've just moved out of Cancer season into Leo season, all right? And so for you, what I feel is this transition of energy from Cancer to Leo is actually healing you in a very deep, profound way. Different things that you have been going through, struggling with. Some of this is even in silence, like you just haven't been telling people what's heavy on your heart and your mind. You're coming into some deep healing this week. And that's why it's like, it's your time to shine. It's your time to be in the spotlight, to be noticed, to be seen, to be recognized, to be rewarded, because you have been going through something, and that's completing. And this week brings forth happiness, blessings, higher energy. Okay, so be confident in yourself, believe in yourself. You are back, Taurus. You are so back. All right, let's pull some more cards. And if somebody tries to make you second guess yourself, don't. You're right, they're wrong. All right, Nine of Swords. See, victory over what you were fearing, what you were worrying about. Nine of Pentacles, abundance, independence, feeling good. The ultimate singles card as well. And Five of Wands. Taurus. People might be a little intimidated, a little jealous of your shine this week, of the way things are now working out in a very, very positive way for you. Don't let that get you down, okay? It's not your problem. Nines are near the end of the cycle. The 10 is the full completion of the cycle. And It's your time to just be you. And, you know, the good things that are happening for you, you can talk about them. You can feel good about them. It doesn't matter what anybody else is saying, thinking, feeling. You don't need to walk on eggshells because somebody else is trying to project their, you know, lower vibrational energy on you, their trauma on you, like whatever it is they're going through, because you've been going through your own things here and you've been walking in silence, trying to deal with that on your own. And you haven't made anybody else around you have to be stifled or walk on eggshells. You've been happy for their victories. And if they can't be happy for your victories, not your problem, because you've been down in the dumps and now you're raising up. And this week is a big turnaround for you. Things are going your way. You're being noticed. Your energy is very vibrant and it's drawing people in. And again, anything that you've been thinking about doing or trying or starting, this would be a great week to get that energy into motion, okay? Just with the cards that have come out, and you are being blessed. You are being healed this week. And remember, you don't know whose eyes are on you, so just shine, Taurus, and shine bright like the sun, because this is your week. Good things are coming to you, and there could even be an increase of abundance with that Nine of Pentacles. Like if you've been in the job market, you getting chosen for the job, or you being chosen for that transfer within your company, you being chosen for that promotion, you getting a raise, you getting a bonus of some kind. All right, it's different for all of you, obviously, but it's like energy balances out for Taurus this week, and you're feeling good and you're feeling happy, and you have every right to. Don't let anybody, any jealous hater, try to make you second guess yourself. Absolutely not. You deserve all this good that is coming to you this week. All right. Ooh, triple zeros, divine guidance. You're receiving guidance and protection from the universe. Trust in the divine plan for your life. And triple zeros are the brand new fresh start, right? You got the 10 right here. Cycle has completed, and now you're going to be moving into a new cycle. And so if you see zeros repeating this week, that is your angels reminding you of what came through in this reading. All right, so those are your messages, Taurus. If you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for July 28th through August 3rd. Let's get right into your reading. Let's see what Spirit has to say, what you need to know, what you need to hear for the week ahead. All right, we've got the Four of Autumn. Manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help those out who are less fortunate. Okay, so what I'm actually feeling about this is you have been helping, Gemini, and this week it's like it's time to be more protective with your energy and not so free with it, because the Four of Pentacles, which is what the Four of Autumn is in a standard tarot deck, is like more of a selfish energy, more of a closed energy. Okay, so if you have been really helping somebody out financially, or just being there, giving them your time and energy, and you're not getting much back, this is a week to kind of put your foot down, because somebody may be just trying to take advantage of you, giving you this sob story, and you have been kind, you have been generous, but you know, you're not an ATM. Your energy is not limitless for somebody else to tap into. Your time is precious. They don't deserve all your free time. Okay, so if you've really been helping somebody else out quite a bit, this is a week to kind of close that door and be like, I'm sorry, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I don't have the energy this week. You're going to have to get your hand out from somebody else. Also, this is not a week to frivolously spend. Okay, so if there's like a big ticket item you want to buy, it might be better to wait until next week. Or if there's something that you feel like you just have to have, this is a strong message from Spirit to wait until next week and see. And, you know, this is a good week to be very wise with your money and not overspending. This is a great week to, you know, pack your lunch every day for work rather than eating out. And there may be a reason for this down the road. Like there could be some unexpected expense or bill that's going to come up. Or this could be where next week there's something that you're really going to want to buy. And by being frugal this week, you're going to have the money and resources to do so. Okay, so this is a week to not spend, be very frugal and conscientious of where your money's going. And this is also a week to close the door on somebody who you've continually been helping out and really being there for, because it's time for them to stand on their own 2 feet. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. All right, the Tower, Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Yes. Okay, so if there's something that you really want to buy, and look at what's on the bottom, the Nine of Swords, which just further iterates what I'm about to say. If there's something that you really want to buy, it might not be what it appears to be. So if it's like a car, you know, a bigger ticket item, there might be something wrong with it that you wouldn't find out about until after the fact, which is going to put you in a bind. Okay. And again, there may be some sort of unexpected expense that's coming up later in the week or next week. And by you holding on to your money, you have enough resources to cover that. Okay. And this could even be where you're thinking of putting something on a credit card. And this is Spirit saying, don't do that. You're going to regret it later. Okay. And you're going to, before the week's over, you're going to understand why it is not the wisest to spend or purchase what you were intending, and why it's better to wait until next week. Okay, because Swords energy is about a week, wands are days, swords are weeks. And so with the Ace of Swords, it's like wait 1 week before you make this decision, before you make a purchase. Okay, and then also when it comes to somebody in your life really monopolizing your time, your energy, or your resources, you're like tapped out. And I get it, you may really love and care about this person, but Gemini, it's not your problem to solve. Like sometimes people need to fall to learn the lesson and figure it out on their own. So I'm just getting, be very protective with your energy this week. And even if it kind of shocks them and they're upset, like, oh, you can be like, no, I've done enough for you. I don't have it anymore. Like I'm tapped out and I'm sorry. You're going to have to ask somebody else, or you're going to have to figure it out on your own. Page of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Page of Wands. Yes, you need to wait, Gemini. Do not buy anything this week. Just say, you know what, I've got to think about it. Or, you know, if you're window shopping and you know you don't have the money for something, but you're like, oh, I could put it on my credit card. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's better to wait. And the Ace of Swords and the Sun, why you need to wait is going to be revealed to you before week's end. Okay, it's not like you've got to sit here and forever be in a place of wonder, well, why couldn't I have bought that? Or, you know, and it may even be where you were like thinking about buying something and it's like it's not what it appears to be, or there's a problem with it, something like that. Okay, or again, something unexpected coming up, or a better option coming up in the near future, and that's why you're really being encouraged to hold back and wait. Okay, and also Ace of Swords and the Sun. Kind of a secondary message is there may be some truth revealed this week through a conversation that you're having with somebody, okay? They might kind of come clean about something that they know, or this could be like, oh my gosh, you'll never believe what's happening with such and such. And they kind of tell you and it shocks you. You're like, wow, I would have never thought that. So I do feel there's like an unexpected revelation that's coming forward through a conversation that you're having with somebody, okay? It's like, you would never have thought, and then boom, here's this information coming through. So there's definitely some conversations, some news, some information that's coming to you. And I just feel by you being very frugal and not spending this week, you are going to feel so happy, and even like, wow, I totally dodged a bullet by not buying that. I am so happy I waited. And some of you, it doesn't have to be because there's some other expense coming up. It could be because there's a much better option or deal that's going to be showing up next week for you. Okay, so you'll know how this applies. You're living your life, right? And again, anybody that has just kind of been a leech on your energy, your resources, they might kind of throw a tantrum by you trying to cut them off. But Gemini, you're tapped out. It's not your responsibility to take care of them. They're grown up. They need to act like it, and they need to figure it out on their own. And that could even be something else with this revelation, is somebody's been playing on your sympathy. They have this sob story, and then you come to find out that it's all BS, and they're just trying to leech off of you. All right, simplification with angel number 654. Simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. Declutter your mind and surroundings for greater clarity and effectiveness. Okay, so don't overanalyze all of this. Just receive the message from Spirit. And if you see angel number 654 repeating in your reality this week, that is your angels reminding you of the messages that came through in this reading. All right, so if you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps, and I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for July 28th through August 3rd. Let's get right into your message. Let's see what Spirit has to say for this week ahead. Ooh, okay, this flew out. What do we have? Ooh, we've got the King of Autumn, the King of Pentacles. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. Okay, so Cancer, this is a week of abundance for you and things really working out for you. Hitting all the green lights. There could even be some things behind the scenes that are just moving in your favor. So whatever's going on this week, really pat yourself on the back, because I feel like this is good karma returning to you. And if you meet a new person this week, this King of Autumn, whether it's a masculine or feminine, whether through a new friendship, new coworker, or potential new romance, this is a very solid person. Okay, they're very grounded. They're probably wealthy. They've got a good head on their shoulders. They're wise. They are somebody you can learn a lot from, or they're somebody that you can definitely trust. They might be a little bit superficial, materialistic, like they like quality things. They like to spend money, okay, but it doesn't take away from the depth of their character. They're a very, very solid, well-rounded individual, okay? And you are feeling very in control of yourself this week. Be confident. Believe in the choices that you're making, okay? And expect some positive returns of your past energy to come in and grace you this week. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. And this is kind of just a side message for some Cancers. If you've been thinking about creating your own business, this is a big yes, Cancer. It is a big time yes. All right, the Devil. And you know what? The Devil is the card that represents Capricorn in the tarot. So perhaps some of you are aligning with the Capricorn this week. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so you've been a little bit worried here. And the Page of Cups, but positive news. Okay, so something that you've been worried about, Cancer, is not going to come to pass in the darkness that you've been fearing. Okay, the Devil is worry, really kind of obsessing about something, over analyzing it, and that's, what are we obsessing about and over analyzing? The Five of Pentacles, which could mean you're worried about money, resources. Some of you, you may be feeling rejected, or some of you, this could be where, and this is for my singles, where you've been talking to somebody new, okay, and it's like you didn't hear from them for a day or two, or like there's something that has caused you to think, oh my gosh, you know, are they ghosting me? Are they not interested anymore? Like, what's going on? Why haven't I heard from them? You're going to hear from them this week, and they're going to have a really good solid explanation as to why they didn't get back to you sooner. Okay, it's not out of a lack of affection or attraction towards you. There just may have been something that's kind of going on in their life, in their world. Okay, so if that resonates, you're going to hear from them this week for sure. Okay. But for the rest of you, there's something else in your life that you're kind of worrying about, and you're going to receive positive news, information about that worry. So that's why the King of Pentacles flew out first, because that's the energy you're dealing with, where things are going to work out for you. Things are going to go in your favor. Okay, so don't fear, don't overanalyze, don't obsess about this problem, because you're going to come into the solution of it at some point this week. All right, so let's pull some more tarot. All right, Page of Swords, Justice, and the Chariot, the card that represents you in the tarot. Yes, see, Cancer, everything is working out here. Okay, you're gonna get a message, whether it's from another person that you've been waiting on, or a message around your situation, and things are going to be fair and just and balanced for you, at least from your perspective. And the Chariot, victory, success, things going your way. Okay, so whatever is troubling you as you enter this week, just know the solution, the answer is going to be forthcoming. And this right here, Justice, is also about you having some good karma, and your good karma coming through for you when you need it the absolute most this week, whether around a financial situation, a job situation, or something else in your life. It's coming through. And when it comes to like this romantic connection, I do feel that you're going to get an answer, and you're going to be happy and satisfied. It's not like this person is going to be like, oh, Cancer, actually, I'm really just not feeling you. Allow them to reach out to you, though, okay? Just be patient, because there may be some things going on in their life, or maybe even like something off with their phone, where their messages aren't coming through, or they could be going through something emotional. All right, and if this is a newer connection, it's not easy to be vulnerable and share your baggage with somebody you've just met, right? Because you want to impress them, and so they may be going through something emotionally that they're just not ready to share and open up about. but you're going to hear from them. You're not going to be left hanging all week. It's not like a done deal. I feel like you are going to hear from them, and they're going to give you a bit of an explanation as to, you know, what's going on. And it may run deeper than what they share, but it's not like they're just trying to forget about you, okay? They definitely want to talk to you, give you an explanation, reach out. All in all, I see this as a week of victory for Cancer. And, you know, with this King of Autumn, King of Pentacles and Justice, this may be you aligning to the right person that's helping you out with something you need, whether it's a doctor, a lawyer, an advisor of some kind. You know, it's different for all of you. It's a very solid person that you can trust and count on. All right, so let's pull you an angel number for this week. All right, yes, prosperity with 808. Embrace your potential and welcome prosperity. You are making wise decisions and heading in the right direction. So see, Cancer, everything's working out. And if you see 808 popping up in your reality during this week, that is just a confirmation from your angels reminding you of the messages that have come through in this reading and telling you not to worry and not to fear. All right, so those are your messages. If you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. I am sending you so much love and light, Cancer. Take care. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for July 28th through August 3rd. And happy birthday to all the Leos that are celebrating this week. I hope your birthdays are magical and that your new solar year is absolutely blessed. Let's get into your messages for this week. Let's see what you need to know, what you need to hear. Show me, Leo, what is happening for Leo. All right, 8 of Winter, which would be the 8 of Swords. You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Okay, Leo, this is not a time to doubt yourself this week, okay? 8 of Winter would be the 8 of Swords. And those opening messages, you really do need to believe in yourself. And the very next card would actually be the Ace of Spring, which makes a lot of sense. So we're going to take it. And it says it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. So this right here is saying you may be trying to hold yourself back from something right now because you're lacking confidence, you're lacking belief in yourself. And this is your angels, your spirit guides being like, absolutely not, Leo. You have what it takes. You need to believe in yourself. You need to be confident. You need to shine. And it's time to take action towards your dreams, your goals, reaching for something higher in your life. You know, whatever that is, it's different for each of you, as this is a general reading. But the Ace of Spring would be the Ace of Wands, which is all about taking action towards something. But you're not doing that because you're holding back out of fear, like, you know, am I good enough? Could I handle this? Would I be chosen? Like that type of energy and thinking. And this is like, you know what? It doesn't matter if you're chosen or not. Put yourself out there. Believe in yourself, because by putting yourself out there, you never know where that's eventually going to lead you. Okay? And putting yourself out there, you very well may be the one that is chosen. Okay? If this is like for a job or a promotion, put yourself out there. If you have this awesome creative idea that you want to implement, put yourself out there. If you want to have a social media platform, put yourself out there. You've got to just take those first steps. So whatever those first steps are for you in your personal life, this is the week to do so, and to really believe in yourself and not count yourself out or hold yourself back because you're like, I don't know, you know, let that go. You're being so encouraged to just try, Leo. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. And if you've been holding back for a different reason on something, this is the week to take action and move forward with confidence. All right, yes, Three of Wands. What you've put out to the universe is trying to come back to you, Leo. Seven of Wands, you have the upper hand. All this fire energy is fast moving. And the Hierophant, you're blessed. Leo, you've got this, okay? You need to be confident. You need to believe in yourself. And there's already energies in motion from past energy and effort, okay? You've got the upper hand. You need to believe in yourself. Let your guard down. It's okay. And with the Hierophant, I see that as your angels and your spirit guides around you really encouraging you to move forward or to really start reaching for something that you want in your life or you want to experience or you want to manifest for yourself. This is a week to believe in yourself like never before. Allow yourself to shine. Put yourself out there. All right. You very well may be the chosen one, Leo. Don't let any small thoughts about yourself stop you, okay? I just feel your energy is very magnetic this week, okay? And just believe in yourself. I cannot emphasize that enough. Have confidence like never before. Tap into your solar plexus chakra and move forward. All right, let's pull some more cards. Yes, look at that. The Star. Wish fulfillment, Leo. Nine of Swords, but we're still worried. And the Three of Pentacles. No need to be worried because the energy is coming together so beautifully and seamlessly for you. And look at the very next card would be the Sun. You are ruled by the Sun, Leo. So this week, go for broke. Put yourself out there. Do not hold yourself back in any way, shape, or form. This is wish fulfillment from energies that are already in motion, okay? And I see you go back to that worry, but energies coming together. Oops, the angels have your back. The universe has your back, okay? The Sun is all about illumination, blessings, healings, okay? And that's just all over your reading. So this week, you have nothing to fear. You have everything to gain. You just might need to kind of go outside your comfort zone a bit or really push yourself. And that might be what's hard. And that's what, you know, Spirit's talking about here is be willing to go outside that comfort zone. Be willing to take a chance on yourself. Be willing to believe in yourself. Have confidence. And, you know, our solar plexus chakra, our fire chakra, our divine masculine energy is your inner sun. Okay? And so it's time for you to shine like the sun that you are, being a Leo, and just trust how everything is going to fall into place. And you got 2 3s. Okay? 3s are all about energies coming together. So things are coming together for you. And I just don't feel that you have anything to really worry about. You've just got to put yourself out there, Leo. And I know it can be scary, right? It can be scary to put yourself out there, but I just don't think you're going to lose. I think you're the chosen one, or it's going to just really work out quite well for you, okay? And again, if you've really been holding yourself back from something, this is the week to take action steps towards it and just see what happens. Have no expectations. Just put yourself out there, see what happens, take those action steps towards it. All right, so let's pull an angel number for you. All right, look at that. 111 with a message of alignment. Beautiful. Your thoughts are rapidly manifesting. Trust in divine guidance and stay focused on your goals. Yes, and you got the divine guidance coming in. So you see 111, 11s, 11, 11 repeating this week in your reality. This is your angels really reminding you of all the messages in this reading and saying, put yourself out there, Leo. Take action, move forward, be confident, don't hold yourself back any longer, okay? Because you are in alignment. Like, just this is such a beautiful message for you guys, especially those of you that this is your birthday week, okay? Good energy, good cards, good reading for Leo. All right, so those are your messages. If you would like a reading with me, the links for that will be listed below the timestamps. I am sending each and every one of you so much love and light. Take care. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for July 28th through August 3rd. Let's get right into your messages. Let's see what Spirit has to say for this week ahead for all the Virgos. Show me Virgo. All right, the Two of Autumn, which would be the Two of Pentacles. Bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. Okay, Virgo, it's like no matter what is going on this week, you're holding it down, you're keeping it together, okay? Really believe in yourself. And look at what's on the bottom, the Strength card as I'm saying that. And I noticed at the top is the Ten of Spring. So we're actually going to take some extra of these for you because this would be the Ten of Wands. Ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So there's a lot on your plate right now, but you are very strong. All right, Virgo, it says the grace of inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. So, Virgo, there is a lot going on. There is a lot on your plate, but you need to believe in yourself that you can handle this and that you're going to hold it down and that you're going to keep it together and you're going to make it happen because you are. So this week you might need to really tap in to that inner strength and light to keep you moving forward, but it's within you. And tens are always about coming to the end of a journey or a cycle. So even though this week might be a little heavy, a little challenging, you're gonna transition into some easier energy in the weeks to come. And also, a lot of you are now entering your solar return period, which happens about 6 weeks before your birthday. Okay, so when you're in the solar return period, you are definitely feeling the weight of stuff because you're wrapping up old lessons, old cycles, you're clearing your path for the new energy for your new solar year. Okay, so if you're feeling kind of overwhelmed, stressed out, there's just so much going on, don't give in to that. Believe in yourself and be like, you know what, I can get this all handled. I can get this all done. I'm strong. I'm a rock star, because that's what this opening message is about. You are a rock star and things are going to get easier for you after you get through this week. And also you guys are in your solar return period, which is typically a more challenging time just because you're wrapping up so much stuff, okay, from your previous solar year, making way for your new solar year. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper, Virgo. All right, Ace of Cups, new beginnings are afoot. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is a card of resilience as well. Like, you're tired, you're exhausted, but you will persevere. You will push through. and Seven of Swords. Don't doubt yourself. This is not a time to get insecure. And you know what, Virgo? If somebody has let you down, all right, you've been there for them. You have been a good friend, a good person, a good family member, you know, whatever the case may be, and they've really let you down or they've taken advantage. Don't give in to that energy. Don't meet them on their level, okay? You just keep moving forward. You're going to be blessed. And I do see that with this Ace of Cups, where you've been screwed over, okay? Something new is going to come in for you. And this week, a lot of you are working with completing soul cycles and different soul lessons that you were working on in your previous solar year. You're wrapping that up because you're preparing for your new solar year with that Ace of Cups. And you've got the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. Nines are just about over the finish line, and the 10s are the completion, and then the Ace is the new beginning, right? So, and then if you look at it this way, in this deck, the Strength card is number 11. 10 and a 1 would be 11. You've got 11, 11 going on right now. Okay, so that's very divine energy, and all is well. I know things feel hectic, things feel crazy, but truly you're on the right path, and you're going to be moving out of this energy. And where others have really hurt you, disappointed you, and let you down, something new is going to come in to really elevate your energy, Virgo. So let's pull some more cards. All right, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, see, your hard work is going to pay off. Ace of Wands. See, look at, you've got the 9 and 10 of Wands, and now you've got the Ace of Wands, the ending that brings forth a new beginning, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, Virgo, you've got this. You're going to hold it down. You're going to keep it together. You're going to figure out the solution. And I just kind of see like this waiter holding 2 trays with like all these drinks on one and then all these plates on the other, and like you're walking, that's how you're feeling, but you're a rock star, Virgo, okay? Just tell yourself that, and this week, just get through it, because as it wraps up, you are stepping onto a new path with this Ace of Wands and this Ace of Cups. This is new emotions entering you. This is new ideas and new actions you're going to start taking, okay? So wherever you've been in the struggle, that's shifting. And when it comes to job, there could be some job interviews or offers that are coming your way this week with 2 aces and a Page of Pentacles, also with this 8 of Pentacle right here. And just know your past energy and effort is paying off in a big and beautiful way, okay? You have been doing everything the right way, even if at times you've questioned yourself. We're all light and shadow energy. We've got to embrace both aspects of ourselves to be whole, okay? And the more we try to suppress our shadow, the more it takes control subconsciously. And so this is a message also of don't be hard on yourself, don't berate yourself. Love yourself, every aspect of you. You are doing the best that you can. And this week, you're going to hold it down. You're going to be a rock star. And there's some new beautiful energy that's going to be coming in that brings you some relief and reprieve from the struggle that you've been going through. Okay, so I see answers, solutions, offers, opportunities coming to Virgo. And again, anybody who you feel has hurt you or betrayed you, don't lower yourself to their level. Let the universe handle all of that, okay? Because what goes around comes around, and some good things are coming in for you to replace, you know, what somebody has taken from you, or to heal what somebody has done to you, Virgo. All right, so all in all, it's a busy week. It may be a challenging week, but it's leading into something beautiful, and you're gonna you're going to sail through this, Virgo. So let's pull an angel card for you. All right, 343 with enthusiasm. Approach life with an optimistic attitude, even in the face of challenges. Be excited about the opportunities that lie ahead and to embrace them with open arms. How perfect is that after this message? Okay, so you see the angel number 343 repeating in your reality this week. That's your angels reminding you of the messages here, saying don't fret, don't worry, you're going to be good, okay? There's new things coming, and I just love that little message. It just wraps this all up with a beautiful bow, all right? So if you would like a reading with me, Virgo, the links are listed below the timestamps. I am sending you all so much love and light. Take care. Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for July 28th through August 3rd. Let's get right into your reading. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know for this week ahead. What does Libra need to hear? What does Libra need to know about? Show me Libra. All right, so the 10 of Winter, the resolution of difficulties, a weight is lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Okay, so Libra, this would be the 10 of Swords in a standard tarot deck, and tens are all about coming to the end of something. And for you guys, this is coming to the end of something very hard. And what's interesting is, look at this. We've got the Ace of Summer underneath it, the deck, so we're going to take that because that's the ending and that's the new beginning. And then Eight of Autumn would be the next card on the top, which means you've been learning something here. You've been going through a very deep and challenging soul lesson, and you're coming to the end of that this week. Okay, and there's something new coming in with this Ace of Summer, which would be the Ace of Cups. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Okay, so you've gone through something hard and difficult, and now it's coming to an end this week, and there's something new and beautiful coming in, or a new awakening happening within you where you're not feeling so sad and down, worried, confused, that type of energy. If you've been single for a while, this could definitely indicate there is a new connection that could be entering your reality this week. For those of you that are, you know, out and about and things like that, if you're just locked up in your home, you're not out socializing, you don't go anywhere, you're not on any dating websites, that message is probably not going to apply for you. If you're a single Libra and you want love to come in, you've got to put yourself out there, and you can do it energetically by, you know, visualizing you and that and your dream love aligning and being in love and being happy and feeling it in your heart as if it's real right now today. And also, the biggest thing is making sure that you are falling in love with yourself the way that you want another person to fall in love with you, and treating yourself as such. So if you've been single for a long time, Libra, it's time to start taking action steps towards aligning yourself to a new romantic partner. And it starts with falling in love with yourself, and then doing the visualizations, feeling it in your heart, and then putting yourself out there, and you're going to align to a beautiful romantic soulmate love. Okay, now for my other Libras that are already putting themselves out there, very high probability that you will meet a potential romantic partner this week. And for the rest of my Libras, this is where you are coming to the end of a long journey that's been hard mentally, emotionally, in a different area of life. It's completing. You've learned the lessons attached to it, and now new energy is coming in. Your heart is softening and opening up. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. All right, so we've got the moon. That's all about cycles, right? The Fool, new beginning. Oh my gosh. Perfect message. And the Four of Swords, healing, rejuvenation. Yes. All right. Libra. So your opening tarot cards here are just reiterating what we've already discussed. The moon. That's all about different cycles coming to an end, right? Different phases of our life. And the Fool is all about new beginnings, fresh starts, new paths. And the Fool is also an energy of being willing to do things differently and take a risk, which could go back to my long-term singles and the advice that came through there. Okay, but for the rest of you, you're going to be healing. This is the start of like a whole new you, and it would be like after a long, cold, bitter winter. All right, it's now the snow is starting to melt, and there's awakening flowers. The tulips are starting to come through the surface. Okay, so some of you, you're coming out of this hard cycle of a bitter winter energy, and now you're moving into that gentle, loving spring energy where all things are now starting to blossom and bloom. And it's really emphasized with that Four of Swords. Deep, deep healing. Okay, you feeling so much more balanced, rejuvenated, and wiser and stronger for your experience that you've been going through. All right, so out with the old, in with the new, Libra. You've done the work, you've passed the test, and now a new version of you is birthing. Judgment. Yeah, cycle is completed. The Hierophant. You are loved. You are blessed. I know it doesn't always feel that way. And the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment and happiness. I love this. So you've got four major arcana out of this deck. The Moon, the Fool, Judgment, and the Hierophant. Okay, and through this healing and rejuvenation, replenishment, you got the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, emotional happiness. Okay, so Libra, this is the week where things really shift and change for you. And it can start out very subtly, like the melting of the snow as winter is ending and spring is beginning. And for others of you, this might be a bit more bold, okay? But nonetheless, all of you are coming out of a cycle of that cold, bitter, dark winter energy, which is never easy to deal with. And you are very loved and blessed, and you have grown and evolved a great deal mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay, and those of you that want that love, that you've been single for a while, please, please, please consider the advice that came through. Okay, because I see that you absolutely can align to love, but you got to be totally in love with yourself first and see yourself as worthy and be real. Is your fear of being hurt by love greater than your desire to align to true love? And if yes, then work on loving yourself and seeing yourself as good enough and worthy, and not being so fixated on all the things that you feel are flaws about yourself, but being more focused on all the goodness about you and knowing that you do deserve true love 1000%. Visualize it, see it, and feel it in your heart as if it's real right now today. All right, so let's pull you an angel number. Okay, you got 3 angel numbers. We have, oh, look, see? The zeros, a whole new beginning. The Fool is 0, and you got triple zeros right here. Divine guidance. You're receiving guidance and protection from the universe. Trust in the divine plan for your life. And that's also follow the advice just given. And if it's not love you're after, whatever it is that you want in your life, Libra, Visualize it every single day, minimum 11 minutes, 11 seconds, and feel it in your heart as if it's reality right now as you're visualizing. And then outside of the visualizing, take the action steps you can towards it. All right. Shift 565. Take a look at your life and see which areas need to be shifted to bring more joy. Take the time to reassess your priorities and create a plan for yourself with angel number 565. And new beginnings, 919. You're ready to start a new chapter of your life. Be open to meeting new people. Oh, Libra, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Okay, Spirit has spoken, and very strongly for you guys. And look at this. They're all different color cards in here, but you guys got these brown ones. So they're all in alignment with new energy, new beginnings, and the steps to take towards that. So in the week ahead, you see 919 repeating, 565 or triple zeros. That's your angels reminding you of the messages that have come through in this reading, okay? So those are your messages. If you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. I am sending you all so much love and light. Take care, Libra. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for July 28th through August 3rd. Let's get right into your reading and see what messages Spirit has for you for this week ahead. Show me, Scorpio. What do you want Scorpio to know for the week ahead? All right, right there. All right, Seven of Spring. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. All right, Scorpio. So right out the gate, this is a strong message from Spirit saying do not put up with anybody's crap this week. Okay? It's time to really speak your mind. And if you've been walking on eggshells, you've been holding your tongue, you've been being very diligent and disciplined, trying to keep the peace, this week it's time to really articulate what you think and what you feel, because I feel like somebody's trying to like take advantage of you, walk on you, really push your buttons, and you have been being the bigger person, trying to keep the peace, keep everything moving forward smoothly. But this week, Spirit's saying no, do not put up with their crap any longer. Put them in their place. Speak your mind. Speak the truth. You know, put it all out there. Their behavior, their attitude, like whatever it is that's just grating on your nerves. All right, you need to put it out there. And you may have been kind of trying to be nice and walk on eggshells because somebody's been going through something, or you didn't want to rock the boat. But continuing on in that capacity, it's like it's just gonna make you feel worse and worse and worse and worse, and eventually you are going to snap in a very big way. And you're a Scorpio, okay? So you got that stinger and you got those pinchers, and if you don't express yourself this week and put a stop to them, that stinger and those pinchers might come out and cause a lot of damage, okay? So this week, it's like, don't take anybody's crap. Tell them, you know, what you think. Put the truth in their face. And this could be in multiple relationships, okay? This could even be with somebody you're dealing with when it comes to customer service, or something you're trying to purchase, things like that. And they're trying to treat you like you're not intelligent, or that you don't know what you're talking about. Put your foot down, Scorpio, and put them in their place, okay? Do not take anybody's crap this week. And when it comes to your dreams and your goals, really be assertive in that. Really push yourself forward to achieve what it is that you're seeking, all right? So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. All right, Two of Pentacles. Yes, you've been trying to keep it together. You've been trying to be nice. Six of Pentacles, but you're not getting any reciprocity, Scorpio. And the Six of Cups. Okay, yes. Put them in their place. Speak your mind. Speak your heart. Have no fear in that. You can do it in a very professional, nice way, right? But still get your point across. And also, Scorpio, because we are in retrograde right now, Mercury retrograde, that's Six of Cups there on the end. If anybody is trying to weasel their way back into your life this week, whether it's an old friend, it's an old romance, or a family member who may have hurt you or done you dirty in the past, no matter if you miss them, I feel like you need to call them out and put them on blast, like, immediately. Like, excuse me? You think you could just show back up? Like nothing happened, like it hasn't been 6 months, or it hasn't been a year since I last heard from you, or you think you could just show back up when you never even apologized for what you did and what you put me through? It's not time to play nice, Scorpio. I don't know why Spirit is so encouraging you to tap into that shadow energy this week, but my goodness, it's like, no, call people out. Put them in their place. Speak the truth. Articulate yourself. Do not hold back in any capacity. Okay? And I don't know, it may be very liberating for you, very healing experience for you to truly speak your heart and mind. Okay? But anybody trying to come back in, you call them out. And you speak the truth. And if they don't like it and it makes them want to run away, so be it. They weren't trying to be real in the first place, okay? But if once you call them out and they hear you out and they apologize and all of that, and they're not trying to run away, then perhaps they are here for a good, solid reason, okay? But yeah, I'm getting, do not put up with anybody's crap at all this week. I don't care who they are. Because if you don't stand up for yourself now, down the road, perhaps next week or the week after, you're really going to snap on somebody because the way they're acting, the way they're treating you, it's just not okay. And this could even be where somebody in your life, you just do not agree with their choices and what they're doing, and they always want to tell you about it, and you're just kind of been like, and you haven't tried to insert your personal thoughts and feelings. This week would be the week to just tell them what you think. I don't agree with what you're doing. I think it's wrong for these reasons. I don't want to hear about it anymore, okay? Or that person that's just in a bad situation and all they want to do is complain and cry about this, that, and the other, but they absolutely refuse to make any changes to better themselves or their situation. It's time to just put them on blast and be like, you're here because you choose to be. And I'm not going to be your shoulder to cry on. I'm not going to deal with you trauma dumping on me all the time when you absolutely refuse to make any changes within yourself. All right, so let's pull some more cards. All right, the Tower. Oh, Scorpio, the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Yes, they might be a little shocked and surprised, okay, by your aggressiveness, but it's better they get it this week than in a week or two to come when you're really, really at your wit's end with them, okay? So, Scorpio, there is no shame in speaking your heart and your mind and what you truly feel about something, okay? And you're being very encouraged this week by your spirit guides, by your angels, just because it's too much to build up in you. It's bringing your energy down. It's bothering you, okay? So this week, put them in their place. Don't let anybody walk all over you. Don't let anybody try to treat you like you don't know what's happening, what's going on here, because you do. You're a Scorpio. You're very intuitive and empathic. You see the truth in people, and you're calling people out on their BS this week, and you're really putting your foot down, okay? So, wow, such a strong message for that, Scorpio. Let's pull you an angel number. All right, 333, expansion. Trust in your abilities and embrace opportunities for growth and expansion. And the growth and expansion for you is speaking your heart and your mind. And you see triple threes repeating for you this week. That is your angels reminding you of the messages that came through. All right, so those are your messages, Scorpio. If you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for July 28th through August 3rd. Let's get right into your reading. Let's see what Spirit has to say for this week ahead for all the Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? All right, 7 of Autumn. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. Okay, Sagittarius. So a seed that you have sown in the past, it is growing. Okay, and I'm going to take this and look at even on the bottom, the Magician. We're going to take these cards because what this says, the Three of Spring, is the Three of Wands, which means what you've put out to the universe is in motion and it's going to come back to you. Plan your next steps with an eye on the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. So you're getting a message of having patience times 2. And the Magician, you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Okay, so this is saying do not give up, Sagittarius. Keep moving forward because you are making progress, and a seed that you have sown in the past, it is growing. It may be growing slower than you had hoped or anticipated, but it is growing, okay? And I do feel that you're going to receive something this week, some sort of validation, confirmation, or a bit of a manifestation from your past energy and efforts, but there's more to come. And this is saying be very patient with yourself. Be very patient with the process. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. All right, this wanted to come out. Yes, 9 of Cups. We welcome you at 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. You will reach that finish line, Sagittarius. And this could even be your patience of the past is really paying off this week, okay? As a general reading. Now we've got the 8 of Wands. Things are definitely in motion. There is movement, and Knight of Pentacles. It's been a slow journey, okay? But there is some movement this week. There is some shifting and change this week. So there is something positive coming in for you guys, okay? But there's still more to come. This isn't the, final hurrah. There's some manifestation. There's progress being made. But there's more to come in the future. And 8 of Wands is things manifesting, positive news and messages, and energy being in motion. So through the 9 of Cups, what is coming to you this week, it does make you very happy. And some of you, it might feel like a bit of a wish fulfilled, okay? But don't stop here and don't be frustrated. Keep moving forward and have patience because there is much more to come with this Knight of Pentacles. It's like slow and steady wins the race. And yes, you're seeing some evidence and some success this week, but this is not all there is. There's more layers to this. There's more things to manifest from this. There's more success to come for Sagittarius. All right, so I get it. We want what we want, especially when we've been working really hard towards something. You are getting a bit of a payoff this week, but there is still just so much more to come. So let's pull some more tarot. Let's go deeper. And you've got what it takes. Believe in yourself with that Magician energy. All right. Yes. Yes. See, you're getting Nine of Cups this week, but it's leading to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. We love that. The Ten of Wands. I get it. You're tired from your journey. There's a lot on your shoulders. And Justice. Okay, so see, Sagittarius, there is more to come. Something absolutely beautiful is manifesting this week, all right, with that Nine of Cups, that Eight of Wands. But it's leading you towards the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. And this right here, these two tens, to me, is a strong indication of like the completion of things. And so you have some of it here, but then there's more to come because you've got Justice. Okay, so good karma is on your side. Good fortune is on your side. You've just got to keep going, even though you might be really ready for this journey to be completely over. It's like, oh, why can't it just all manifest right now today? It's not set up that way. For whatever reason, okay, it's not set up that way, but you're almost there. So this week, reward manifestation, and in the weeks to follow, even better things are coming, and the heaviness of your load, of your burden, is going to be lifting off of you, okay? And with Justice coming through, that's things really going in your favor. Good karma on your side. You are doing everything correctly. So don't be disappointed. Like, I know something good's coming, but if it's not like that big thing that you wanted, don't be disappointed because it's not over. Okay, there's a couple more acts that are gonna be coming to the stage. And those, by the finale, you are coming into this Ten of Pentacles, okay? And that's comfort, that's happiness, that's abundance, that's wealth, that's ultimate fulfillment right there, okay? After we've experienced this Nine of Cups. So it's like things are just going to get better and better, and you just got to keep pushing through. And not feel like, oh, wow, this is all like, what's happening is good, but there's just a whole nother layer that's going to be coming in as well. Okay, so you're not at the end of the journey. You're just receiving some positive, some growth, some manifestation from past energy and efforts. But my goodness, there is still so much more to come. All right, so let's pull you an angel message. All right, look at that. We've got triple fours with stability. Angels are guiding and supporting you, providing a stable foundation for success, okay? So see, there's more to come. And, you know, during the week, you see triple fours repeating in your reality. That your angel is reminding you of this reading and the messages that it holds, and for you to just have patience with yourself and with the journey and know that there is so much more to come for you. All right, so those are your messages. If you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello Capricorn, welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for July 28th through August 3rd. Let's get right into your messages. Let's see what Spirit has to say for your week ahead. Show me Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? Okay, so we had a card turn. Oh, we got two of them here. So let's see what they are. All right. Unity. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approach to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. And the Hermit. Find or be the mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. Okay, so Capricorn with the Hierophant and the Hermit coming out for you this week. This is definitely a week for you to trust your intuition and listen to the guidance of your soul rather than the advice and guidance from other people, no matter how well intended they may be. Okay? Because with these two coming out, you know, the Hierophant, that is spiritual guidance for you, and the Hermit is you tapping into your own inner wisdom and inner knowing. All right, so in different things that you are going through this week, you've got to listen to yourself. And this might also be a good week to where you're spending more time in your own energy rather than being, you know, super social. Just kind of taking care of yourself and doing what's best for you right now, and following the guidance of your soul and your intuition above everything else, regardless of what other people are saying, thinking, or feeling. With these two paired up, you've got to trust you. That is going to be the best path forward for you. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. All right, the Tower, the Seven of Swords, and the Moon. Okay, so Capricorn, some of you may be dealing with some stuff that you're not even talking about to anybody. Okay, it's like there's just some things that have happened, and you've just been keeping on, like, you know, a front, not telling anybody what you're going through mentally or emotionally. And often I encourage people to, you know, open up, but I don't know, something about this week, it's like you just got to keep things to yourself. And this can even be where you have learned some stuff about some other people, okay, and it might not directly impact you. And if that's the case, again, don't share those secrets. Just act like you don't know, okay? And when it's your own stuff, I feel like, you know, the advice and the opinions of others would kind of convolute your own feelings about stuff. And especially if this is where somebody in your life has hurt you, betrayed to you, lied to you, something like that. The advice from friends and family is going to be like, well, you know, screw that person, cut them out of your life, you know, and it might really sour their opinion of that person. And until you are fully ready to make that decision on your own, that's why you're being encouraged to keep this stuff to yourself, because you may decide to work through this and forgive them, right? And if that's what your ultimate decision is, you don't want the well to be poisoned with everybody around you when it comes to that person, where they, you know, don't like them, don't want them around, etc. Okay, so it's like until you have fully decided what you're going to do and what the best path forward is for you, it's better to kind of just keep things under wraps. And then, you know, when you're ready, when you know what you're doing, then you can open up and share, because what you decide is going to be the best path for you, opposed to what other people are saying, thinking, and feeling you need to do. And then again, if you're finding out some information about somebody where it doesn't directly impact you, but it's like kind of shocking, like, whoa, you know, what they've done or what they've been saying, just kind of act like you don't know right now for whatever reason. Like, that's your best course of action, is acting like you have no idea. All right, Five of Swords. Yeah, wow. I'm sorry, Capricorn. This is some hard energy. And look at that, the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups. Yeah, Capricorn, I feel like you are dealing with something quite heavy on you, especially if it involves another person. And you just got to decide what you want to do about this person or situation first, because you know what's best for you. And regardless of what you choose, other people may not understand your choices. And this could go the other way around, where you're gonna, because of what somebody's done, you're gonna decide to cut them out of your life, where people around you might be like, oh, you should forgive him, you should give him another chance. You know, it can go either way. But this is a time where you've got to make a decision off your own feelings, your own intuition, without the input of another person. Okay, and so that's why it's like, keep it to yourself until you know 100% what it is that you want to do. Okay, when it comes to something that's happened in your own personal life with somebody or a circumstance that you're facing. And again, if you know some secrets about somebody else, it might be a little bit scandalous even. It's better to just kind of keep it to yourself right now, and in the face of that person or others, act like you have no idea, because you don't want to get sucked into this drama. Okay, it's like the truth is going to reveal itself in its own way. You don't have to be the catalyst of it. And it might even be better once it comes out to act like you never knew in the first place, just because there's like a lot of drama or scandal around it. Okay, and it's just like, not your circus, not your monkeys. And if somebody knew that you knew, they might be upset with you for not saying, but at the same time, you're keeping it to yourself because you don't want to be sucked into the drama, and you don't want to be the bad guy, right? Because when you do tell what you know, and at the end of the day, then all of a sudden you're the bad guy, right? It's like you can't win either way. So it's better just to keep it to yourself and act like you didn't know at all anyways, okay? But really trust your intuition and what your soul is telling you to do about a relationship or a situation in your life, and go with that, and know that that is the best advice for you, and that your angels and spirit guides are also with you. So let's pull you an angel card. All right, authenticity with a number of 787. Be yourself, pursue your passion, and show your authentic self. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. See, that authenticity, that's where you've got to be real with you, Capricorn, regardless of what anybody else has to say, think, or feel. And that's why right now it's just best to keep things to yourself, so you don't deal with those outside influences or their judgment. And you see angel number 787 or 878 repeating this week. That is your angels reminding you of the messages that came through in this reading. All right, so those are your messages. If you would like a personal reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello Aquarius, welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for July 28th through August 3rd. Let's get right into your message. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know for this week ahead. What does Aquarius need to know about? Show me Aquarius. All right, Ace of Spring. It's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. All right, Aquarius, this is a week to really take action towards something in your life, all right? This can be your dreams and your goals, all right? Different things you've been thinking about, different creative ideas or endeavors. This is a great week to start moving towards them, doing whatever you can right now today with what you have. This is also a message of, you know, get everything done this week that you can get done. Do not put anything off till next week if you can help it. Your energy level is more increased and you're just going to be more productive than normal this week. So anything that you can get accomplished, get it done. All right. Ride the wave of this energy. And, you know, for me, like, sometimes I am so in the zone and I can do so many readings. Okay. Whereas other days, I can barely do two, or you can't even squeeze one out of me. Okay, so that's this energy. Get done everything you could possibly get done because you're in those vibes, you're in the zone this week, and take care of responsibilities, tie up any loose ends that are hanging out there, and also very actively start pursuing different dreams or goals, taking action towards that. If you've been, this is just an example, you've been thinking about writing this book about something, this is the week that you sit down and start, creating your outline and start putting in legwork towards that. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. All right, the Hermit, beautiful. This is a time of great creativity, Aquarius. 5 of Cups, and a time to transform your past pain into energy towards your dreams and goals. And 7 of Swords. Okay, so you know what, Aquarius, some of you have gone through something heavy here, and you've been kind of, laying low, feeling low energy, and this week it's time to transmutate all of that into fuel to raise you back up, to lead you towards your dreams, your goals. If you feel like you've been needing to make big changes in your life, this is the week to implement them and use that lower vibrational energy that you've been struggling with and transmutate it into, the fuel you need to drive you. And I'm getting like 5 of Cups, 7 of Swords. That's where somebody's hurt you or betrayed you, or you feel like life has really let you down, okay? And this week, it's a whole new you with this Ace of Wands coming through. And you can use that energy of something negative and transmutate it to put you into something positive. And that was the entire basis of my YouTube channel. What got me going initially was just a whole lot of heartache and darkness that I went through, and I transmutated that energy into, motivation and ambition. And once I was like fully healed of that, I realized, oh my gosh, I got to come up with a new energy source because I don't have that same drive that I once had because I'm healed and whole now. So you can transmutate that energy into the good, something good in your life, okay? And also, again, I'm just feeling like you're really overcoming stuff. You're high energy this week, so anything that you can get done this week, get it done. And with that Hermit energy, it may be better for you to kind of be a loner this week as you're getting your ducks in a row and deciding what your next course of action is, and transmutating that old energy into something positive for yourself. All right, Page of Swords, 5 of Wands, and 5 of Swords. Wow. Okay, Aquarius, you know what? You may also have a jealous person around you, okay? And it may be better to keep your plans to yourself right now because they don't want to see you rising, okay? Because misery loves company, right? And when you're down in the dumps, they're your best friend. But as you're raising up, all of a sudden, they become your enemy because they don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you rise. They want you to stay down in the dumps with them, okay? So your plans and your goals, it may be better to keep that to yourself right now. And again, this is a great week to implement any changes that you've been wanting to make in your life for the positive, for the better, and transmutating any energy you've been struggling with mentally or emotionally because of certain things that have happened into the fuel to drive you towards ambition, towards motivation of making these changes in your life or pursuing your dreams and your goals. Okay, and I'm getting like, keep it all to yourself, move in silence. And that's a quote, move in silence and let success be your noise. I don't remember who said it, but that is so perfectly fitting for this. And you've got 3 5s. 5s are the challenge that facilitates the change that we need in our life. And so you're coming out of challenge, Aquarius, all right, because you are changing inside. And this is such a great week to pursue your dreams, your goals, any changes you want to make in yourself. And again, leave nothing undone this week that can get accomplished. All right. So let's pull you an angel number. Look at that. Triple eights with abundance. Yes. Financial abundance and success are on the horizon. Stay focused and disciplined. That is such a perfect message for what has come through. Okay. Yes, your success is imminent. Okay. Just be diligent, be disciplined, be quiet, move in silence, let success be your noise. Okay, and you see triple eights repeating this week. That's your angels reminding you of the messages that have come through in this reading. All right, so those are your messages, Aquarius. And if you would like a reading with me, links will be listed below the timestamps. I am sending you all so much love and light. Take care.